Hi all, so I'm here at Pangbourne Meadow. It's a bit overcast now. I was hoping I was going to do a nice sunny video for you, but it's still beautiful nonetheless. So let's get going. So I'm just going to make my way back to my mat. So, doing our warm up, bring your hands to your heart. Start with a nice steady even flow of breath into the belly. Exhale, gently draw the belly in. A soothing and calming breath. As we start to mobilize through the spine, so breathe in, reach up, and take a gentle back bend. Exhale and swan dive, soften the knees, open the front body, and then cross the hands. Take a big breath in, open the chest, lift the upper body, and then hands back down to the heart. Again, breathe in, reach up, ribs forward, hips forward, lift the chest. Swan dive, open the front body, cross the hands, take a big breath, open the chest, and bringing the hands back down to the heart. Again, inhale, exhale, cross the arms, take a big inhale, ribs forward, hips forward, hands back to the heart. Inhale, breathe in, reach up, curve back. Exhale, swan dive, tip the weight to the balls of the feet, cross the arms, take a big sweep of the arms, open the chest, and hands back to the heart. Let's do two more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale, opening the body, crossing the arms. Inhale up. This time hold up. Hips forward, ribs forward. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, come over to the right and hips to the left. Inhale, center. Let me move back a little bit. Exhale to the side. Inhaling. Hips to the left, upper body to the right. Mobilizing through the spine. Nice, gentle, steady, even flow of breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. And release. Bring the arms down. Take a couple more breaths into the belly. And now we're going to do two full yogic breaths before we begin. So we're going to fill the lungs right to the top and empty completely. So here we go. One more. And release. So let's start with Utkatasana, sitting in an imaginary chair. So take a seat, stick the bum back, knees back behind the toes, and then start to push the ribs forward, tuck the chin and draw the ears back and shoot the arms forwards. Feel that you're working those muscles in the lower back. Draw the backs of the ears back. Nice steady even flow of breath. Stick the bum back, ribs forwards, tuck the chin. One more, bum back, ribs forward, reach the arms forwards, and then rounding into an angry cat. Reach the shoulder blades apart, and then drop into a forward bend. Tip the weight to the balls of the feet. Lift up the sit bones, draw the belly in, and hang. If there's any tension in the lower back, add a bend in the knees. And then restack the vertebrae as we come up slowly. Okay, so let's start with Trikonasana. One leg length apart, and then turn the left foot in by 30, right out by 90. Two straight legs as we take the arms up. Now tip the bum to the back of the mat as the upper body comes forwards. Turn the palms forwards and then windmill from your torso until this right hand connects with the right leg. Push the ribs forward, take the left shoulder back, reach up, stretch down. Balance allows and the neck allows. Take your gaze to look at that top hand. steady, steady, even flow of breath. And release. Bend the front knee. Take another step back and ground the outer edge of the back foot. Nice deep bend in the front knee. Now draw the shoulders back until they're stacked above the hips, and then turn the head to look over that middle finger of the right hand. Drop down, draw back, squeeze the inner thighs together. Steady, steady, even flow of breath. Coming into our Sun Warrior as we take the back hand down to the back leg. Push the ribs forward. Front arm, palm is facing back again. Drop down. The ribs forward, lift the chest. Again, if neck allows, look up. Nice gentle curve in the neck. Stay with that steady, steady, even flow of breath. And release. As we come into a wide leg forward bend, turn the toes inwards. This is going to protect our cruciate ligaments around the knees. Take a breath. And then lead with the ribs and come all the way down. Tip the weight to the balls of the feet. Start to lift up the sit bones. Draw the belly in and hang. If your hands reach, you take the outer edges of the feet and draw the head through. Nice steady, even flow of breath. Tip the weight to the balls, make sure you're on the front of the feet. Lift the sit bones up, spread the flesh at the back of the thighs. And then bring the hands to the front, come onto finger pads. Now lift up on the heels, come up onto the balls of the feet, turn the heels inwards and bend. And then bring the hands up to the thighs. Ribs forward and sit. Now check the knees that they're back behind the toes. Ribs forward and open the chest and sink down. Draw the ears back. Leg strength. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Nice steady, steady, even flow of breath. Maybe you could sit a little deeper. 2 more breaths. Release the hands to the thighs, heel toe back in, feet under the hips, ribs forward, open the front body, relax the shoulders down, take a couple of breaths into the belly. Feel the belly expand with the inhale. Gently draw the belly in with the exhale. 1 more breath. Come back to our Utkatasana before we repeat that onto the other side. So, taking a seat in your imaginary chair, stick your bum back, knees back behind the toes. Now, bum is seeking back, ribs coming forwards. So you can feel these back muscles, feel them, make sure you can feel them working. Tuck the chin, draw the ears back, and shoot the arms forwards. Reach forward. Make sure you can feel your back muscles working hard to support your spine. Remember to breathe. And release. So onto the other side, Trikonasana, 1 leg length. Right foot in by 30, left out by 90. 2 straight legs, lift the knees up to the hips and arms up. Move the bum to the back of the mat. Upper body comes forward, turn the palms forward and then windmill from your torso until left hand connects with the left leg. Push the ribs forward, take that right shoulder back and reach up. And then connect with the breath. Steady, steady, even flow of breath. And release the back hand onto the hip, bend the front knee. Take another step back as we come into Virabhadrasana 2. Draw the shoulders back above the hips, sink down. Check in with this front knee that is back behind the toes. And breathe. Looking over that middle finger of the front hand. Steady flow of breath. Drop down, draw back, squeeze the inner thighs together. As we move into Sun Warrior, back hand to back leg, ribs forward, lift the chest. And again, if you can look up, it's much harder looking up when you're outside. It makes you feel very unstable. It's better for me to keep my gaze forwards. And release. As we come into our wide leg forward bend, turn the toes in. Take a breath and lead with the ribs. Take your time. Tip the weight to the balls of the feet. Lift up the sit bones. This time we're going to visit the legs. So we're coming around to the left leg. Now use the right arm to draw yourself in. Lift up the bum. It's as if you're bringing right shoulder towards the left knee. All the way around to the other side. Feeling that lovely release around the back of the shoulder and the hip as we use the left arm to draw us into the right leg. Come onto the balls, come onto the finger pads. And then lift. Now come onto the balls of the feet. Turn the heels inwards and bend the knees. Bring the hands to the thighs and come up into this goddess. Squat down. Check your knees are back behind your toes. Bring the ribs forward and take the shoulders back. And open. Sit. Now breathe. Feel the strength of the legs. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Open the chest. Squat. One more breath. And release. Heel toe in. My dog's inviting himself into the water, the monkey. Right, Trikonasana. Not Trikonasana. Vrksasana, the tree. We're going to stand on the left leg, hands to the heart. Point the toes on the right. So if balance is not with you, stay with the toes onto the mat. Otherwise, we can bring the foot up. If you're coming any higher, make sure you completely clear the knee joint. Connect the foot to the inner thigh and then squeeze the two together. Ribs forward. Drop the shoulders down. Steady, steady breath. Well held and release. Standing on the right leg. Lift the knee to the hip. Pointing the toes onto the left. Bringing the hands to the heart. Find that place of stillness. So you might be toes to the mat, toes to the calf. Or if you're coming higher, clear the knee joint. Connect the foot to the inner thigh. And squeeze the inner thighs to the midline. Hands firmly in. Draw the ears back. Push this right foot into the floor. Find this point for your eyes, your gaze. And now breathe. Out. As we release the leg, transfer the weight to the left. Take a breath. Push the ribs forward. Open the front body and lift the right. Two strong, straight legs. And then start to lean the whole body. Keeping the eyes still, keep the legs strong. And release. Take a breath, transfer to the right. Push the ribs forwards. Come as high as this feels comfortable for you. You might be here with the toes on the mat. Otherwise, just go slowly. Keep pushing the ribs forward. Keep reaching the arms apart. Keep the legs strong. Or if you go too far, like I do, nothing dangerous happens. Just push the ribs forward and breathe. And release. Take the left arm over the head. Bring left ear down to left shoulder. Take the right arm away from the body, palm forward. Be strong but smooth. Feeling that lovely release of tension in the neck. and release. Change sides. Right arm up over the top of the head, bringing right ear down to right shoulder. Take the left arm away from the body, palm forward, and reach. Be strong but smooth. And release. Coming into an elephant as we bring two legs. Bring the legs together. So two legs are like one, and now take a seat. Check that you can see your toes. Bring the elbows together. Now separate the thumbs. We turn a little bit to the side. Bum back. Nice long spine. Bring the elbows together. Now push the thumbs firmly between the eyes. Take a seat. Now if you can, close your eyes. The thumbs are pushing firmly onto that third eye chakra. Ajna, responsible for your intuition. Push firmly into that space and send the breath there. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Keep the breath steady and slow. As we come out slowly, start to open the body, ribs forward, lift the chest, hips forward, open. Now breathe into your heart space. Exhale completely. And again. Bring the hands to the heart. And I hope I get to see you very soon. So this is part 1 for your Fit for Life. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Namaste. Just going to show you around and show you these beautiful, can you see all the lovely yellow flowers of the meadow? Sorry, I think I put my finger over the camera. There's my dog, my boat. Bye.